Indigenous peoples say a day of thanks, as every day is a day of Thanksgiving. Welcome to African Fairy Tales with Adesina. I invite you to my enchanted forest. Pull up a stump, take a few deep breaths, and I share with you the story of the grand and powerful Orisa, the fearless protector, defender of destinies. There once was a drummer who mastered the Ase'ooo. With beats so good, made the village people swoon. Magic melodies, a sight everyone wanted to see. The kind of musician everyone wanted to be. So the king sent for him to see his skills and experience his magical drumming with all the thrills. The concert was a success, not a single flaw, as the drummer played. The king was in awe, amazed at the talent he saw. The king said, "What skill? I'm happy you came. Tell me, great drummer, what is your name?" The drummer with humility exclaimed, "Bi ori ini kopani obakan kolepani is my name." The king's eyes grew wide with surprise. His response even raised the eyebrows of the wise. Did he just hear what he heard? Bi ori ini kopani obakan kolepani is absurd. Repeat what you said this time. Slow down. The word you speak is rattling my crown. Bi ori ini kopani obakan kolepani, the drummer said once more. The room was so quiet, you could hear a feather hit the floor. All the king's men and all the king's court began to offer the divisive consort. "Your Majesty, he thinks you a fool. What kind of trick is this young man trying to pull?" The king tried to stay calm and not lose his cool. How dare he embarrass him? Did he know he could off with his head and he'd never see home? While he's trying to embarrass him while he sits on his throne? The king plotted and planned to make sure he had the upper hand. He said, "Young drummer, take my noble ring and keep it till I request its return. If it's my trust you wish to earn." The young drummer humbly agreed. He took the ring home and asked his wife's advice. Together they hid the ring. The king's chiefs came to the wives with money and fine jewels, trying to bribe. One remained loyal, the other betrayed. No regrets for the decision she made. The chiefs took the ring out to the lake. Ase'ooo watching the chiefs as the fish ate. The king called for the drummer to bring him the ring, but when he looked for his ring, his hopes grew dim. He hastened to the diviner for guidance to help him with his plight. The diviner asked Orisa for divine advice. He said, "Go catch a fish to offer for sacrifice." The drummer obtained the fish and to his surprise, found the ring he was looking for inside. So excited, he reported to the king and humbly presented the ring. The king felt outdone, determined not to let the drummer celebrate the victory won. So he said, "Take my ring again and wait till I call." The drummer again took the ring home and hid it with his wives. Soon the chiefs returned with more money, more bribes. Before the deceitful wife revealed the ring once more, the chiefs went to the forest and buried the ring in a spot dark and deep. Ase'ooo again watching in disbelief. The king called again for the drummer to come with the ring. The drummer searched and he couldn't find the ring. It couldn't be found. He headed again to the diviner and he told him to bring some worms to offer for aid. When he digged up the worms, the ring appeared. The worm appeared before the sacrifice was even made. The drummer took the ring to the king, who was shocked by what he was seeing. But the third time's a charm, so the king again gave the drummer the ring with promises of status and wealth if he returned with the ring a final time. The chiefs devised a plan they were sure wouldn't fail. He buried the ring next to stinky garbage bills. The drummer returned to the diviner again without a moment's delay, eager to hear the advice Orisa would say. He told him to bring maggots, so he set out and head straight to the trash, where Ase'ooo already intervened on his behalf. The drummer found the rings in the most unlikely of places and took it to the king to resolve these insane cases. The king honored his word and bestowed riches, status, and the noble ring. The drummer was very pleased at the fortune his Orisa did bring, and his name in all the land began to ring. The drummer honored his Orisa because Orisa did not let him down, and bore witness to all of the success the drummer found. If your Orisa is determined, nothing can stand in your way. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Nothing, I say. Your Orisa, our Orisa, is our closest friend, the only one who is guaranteed to be with us till the end, when time begins again. Ashe, I hope you have enjoyed this enchanted time with your fairy blissful friend, Adesina. Until our next meet, Odabo.